Your bronchiectasis webinar will begin shortly. We'll soon share with you some amazing new information that will help you with bronchiectasis. Please stand by. Hello and welcome to this short webinar on bronchiectasis. Specifically, I'm going to tell you the best natural treatment for bronchiectasis, one which will enable you to start feeling better immediately. Now, if you haven't been to the doctors already, presumably you have, and you've been given a diagnosis called bronchiectasis. And if you go on the internet and you can read all kinds of terrible, frightening, doomed things about bronchiectasis. Because what they'll tell you is that it's almost irreversible, that nothing can be done apart from to make you feel better with certain drugs. And I am telling you, I've got the proof that that is not true. I'm saying to you that you can, starting today, start to feel better, start to breathe easier, start to have less coughing, start to feel more energy, and you can reverse the direction of bronchiectasis, and it can be proven, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm just checking on here now. There's a few more joined us. As they join you, as they're joining us, I'll tell you a little bit about me. My name's Joe Johnson. I've been treating people with natural remedies for over 25 years, and I started off helping people with bronchitis because I used to suffer from what started off as acute bronchitis and then became chronic bronchitis, and I've cured it, and I've literally gone on to help people, tens of thousands of people with bronchitis, and then we naturally began to help people with bronchiectasis, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. Now, if you've been to the doctors, they've probably given you antibiotics. Now, antibiotics, we're going to go into that in a moment. If you've got a severe infection, by all means take the antibiotics, but I'm going to give you from now on an alternative, a natural alternative, which will stimulate your lungs, specifically the tiny little air sacs in your lungs, which they say have been permanently damaged. We're going to start to get them to become elastic and start to work again. I'll show you how to do that. So your doctor will have given you antibiotics. They could have given you an expectorant or something to loosen up the phlegm in your chest. Trying to get the stuff out, because the little air sacs that have gone flattened and dilated, they can't expel the mucus. Well, they'll give you drugs to help you get rid of it. I'm going to show you how you can naturally get your body going and get rid of it. So you've got antibiotics, expectorants, what they call bronchodilators, steroids, corticosteroids, oxygen therapy. There's lots of standard treatments. But what I'm going to share with you today is this. First of all, let's have a look what bronchiectasis is. Now, let's have a look what you can see there. So, here you can see your lung. You breathe in through your mouth or your nose. You breathe down into your lungs, one on either side here. And the air goes into, it's like going into a tree upside down. It goes down the main trunk, out into the branches, out into the twigs, and right on the very end of your lungs are the tiny little leaves. And these leaves are like little balloons. And they're called alveoli. Doesn't matter what they're called, they're like little elastic balloons. And you breathe in, it opens up, and then collapses and you breathe out again. Breathe in, so that there are little tiny balloons opening and closing like that. Now with bronchiectasis, these little balloons become saggy. They lose their elasticity, so they remain open like that. But you think, well, not all of them that, but a lot of them do. So you can still breathe, but it becomes more difficult. But the complications of these little balls, these little alveoli, the complications of them becoming dilated is this. You see, this is it. All day long, whether you're healthy or whether you're ill, all human beings are breathing in bacteria and fungus all day long. Because the air is full and it's a natural way to be. So even a healthy person, they breathe in fungus and bacteria into the lungs, into these tiny little balls at the end. But if you've got bronchiectasis, it goes flaccid like that, it opens up like that. So this fungus, it thinks, there's bits of phlegm here that you haven't managed to cough it out. So phlegm coagulates in here. And then that phlegm then becomes a breeding ground for fungus and bacteria. So not only have you got the problem of excess phlegm building up, you've got the problem of parasites, fungus and bacteria breeding inside your lungs. So then you get an infection. So then you are given antibiotics and other drugs to thin the mucus to make it easier for you to cough. Now that's fine. These drugs will kill most of the parasites in your lungs, but unfortunately these drugs will weaken your immune system. So it then becomes a vicious circle. The very thing, your immune system, which is a part of nature, you're a part of nature, the fungus is a part of nature, and your immune system is designed to keep you alive by killing off these things. But we've just weakened it with the drugs. So what do you do? What if you could find a way, you see, of getting healthy again? Now, you don't mentally know how to do that, but you don't need to. You don't know now how your heart is beating. You've no idea. You don't know how you can see this video. You've no idea. You don't know how you can hear my voice. You've no thoughts on it. Science may tell you a few stories, but the truth is we don't know. We just accept our life as a part of nature, because there's a natural intelligence at work in nature, in all living things. Have a look around you. You're covered in tiny microscopic creatures on the outside and the inside. But Mother Nature, or call it whatever, this divine intelligence has given you the capability of defending yourself, of staying alive as long as possible. But sometimes things happen where the natural balance of nature of your body, it gets knocked out. So it needs a helping hand. So most of your life you haven't had bronchial problems. You haven't. You've got a natural intelligence in you that knows how to be healthy. Just as you know how to breathe, it knows how to see, it knows how to hear, and it knows how to breathe properly and return the alveoli, these little bites, return them. It can be reversed. And if you look on the US government health publications website, there's proof on the US government website that bronchiectasis can be reversed. Have a look at it. Now, what I'm telling you is, Mother Nature, you're a part of Mother Nature, your lungs are a part of Mother Nature. And Mother Nature is constantly moving. There's no exact balance. So things sometimes go right out of balance and people become ill. And you have become ill with this lung problem. So what we can do is take things from Mother Nature, bring them into your body, and encourage your body, your immune system, encourage the natural intelligence, which you don't know how it works, I don't know how it works, scientists don't know how it works, but we can look at the results, and the results are on the US government website. Herbs work. So, what I'm saying to you is, this elasticity, it can be reversed. It can be reversed, and this is how you do it. First of all, you go to the doctors, and like almost always, they prescribe you antibiotics. That's because your alveoli will be infected. There'll be parasites in there. More often than not, just fungus, and you can kill it off. And there's 3 specific plant extracts, organic plant extracts, herbs, which we use. And I'll tell you what they are. Specifically, I'll not give you the Latin names, it doesn't matter. Clove bud, organic clove bud. That's an essential oil plant extract. organic red thyme. I don't know if you can see that there. Red thyme, organic red thyme, and organic cinnamon leaf. So the first thing is to mix these three herbs together. Very simple. Then, more research. There's homeopaths who've worked for generations helping people with bronchiectasis. We've took the 4 most powerful homeopathic remedies for your lungs and we've dissolved them into this oil extract. So we put the plant extracts in there and we've dissolved into this 4 homeopathic remedies. So in effect you've got 7 natural remedies from Mother Nature in this bottle. So what do you do then? How do you get that into your lungs, into these flaccid little balls? How do we get them? We need this stuff coming into contact with the extremities of your lungs to kill off the bacteria, but not to harm your immune system. We want to stimulate your immune system. So the plant extracts kill off bacteria, yeast, mould, fungus on contact. And the homeopathy will stimulate your immune system just to operate its natural intelligence, which has kept you healthy all your life. And the natural intelligence in you, 99% of it is still working, because you're here now. You can see, you can hear, you can taste, you can breathe, but not as well as you could. So you do know how to breathe. Your body naturally knows, and we're going to stimulate that intelligence with the homeopathy. So there's cinnamon, thyme and clove, 4 homeopathic remedies. So how do you use this stuff? It's simple. You just simply get a bowl of water, boiling water, pour it in. You put 6 drops of this into the water, then it starts to steam. The steam carries tiny droplets of the homeopathy and the herbal extract. I'll say that again. The steam carries up microscopic droplets, and as you breathe it in, you put a towel over your head, breathe it in, the microscopic droplets of this remedy go into your lungs, right to the extremities, and it'll kill off the bacteria, it'll kill off the fungus, it'll stimulate to start you coughing. You will start to cough and cough and cough, and you'll start to clear your lungs. But not only that, the homeopathic remedy will stimulate that natural intelligence in your body to start healing you. You will start to heal. Now, I'm not saying this stuff gets rid of your bronchiectasis overnight. I'm not saying that. Everybody's different. But you'll start to feel better almost instantly. Why? Because you'll have less parasites in your lungs. You'll have less mucus in your lungs. Use the remedy 3 times a day. Now, if this was bronchitis, you get rid of bronchitis within 3 or 4 days. Then I would say use it once a day. Then after a week, use it once a week. But with bronchiectasis, it's different. You're going to have to explore this yourself. You're going to use the remedy, just simple, breathe the remedy in, the steam, breathe it in. Start off 3 times a day. Then it's up to you. I want you to take ownership of your lungs. Take ownership of these little alveoli. In life, there's all kinds of injustices. Things happen that shouldn't happen. Now, I don't know why you've got bronchiectasis. I don't know why. You probably don't know why. The doctors don't know why. So let's not focus on the injustice. Let's focus on taking charge of this. What can we do? What can you do? Herbal remedies, which have proven to work, and the link's on the website. It's been proven. Homeopathy, natural remedies in Mother Nature to stimulate your immune system. So start taking the remedy 3 times a day. See how you go on. Maybe go up to 4 times a day. Maybe twice a day is good for you. Maybe after a few weeks you just want to use it once a day. But I can assure you, you'll be able to notice the difference. I don't know specifically your case, whether you're going to notice the difference on the first day, the second day, the third day, but you will notice yourself feeling better, breathing better, being able to cough out. Using this remedy, it is a mighty powerful expectorant. It'll bring up the phlegm and the mucus. It'll get out the fungus and the dead bacteria. It'll get it out. But you're going to have to explore. A lot of people use it with bronchiectasis, use it once a day, usually in the mornings. But other people use it in the evening. But normally it's once a day, but that's up to you. So that's the first thing. And I'm saying that is just the first thing. You can treat bronchiectasis. You can reverse bronchiectasis. Herbal remedies have been proven to reverse it. Check out the government website. The link will be below this webinar. And the link's also on my website, which is below this webinar. If you do want this bronchiectasis remedy sending out, we can send it out to you today. We'll send it out and we'll get it to you and you start to use it. That's the first thing you can do. But there's other things you can do as well. It's acknowledging that you own this condition that you've got. You take charge of it. Don't give the authority of this over to the doctors or people on the internet like me. They're your lungs. It's your nervous system. It's your body, mind and emotions. It's your heart and soul. This is your life. This is your challenge. And there's a lot you can do to help yourself. Apart from natural remedies, herbal remedies, homeopathy, you can start breathing exercises. And this is a very powerful, I'm going to show you a very simple technique now, but it's a very powerful technique. Because what it does, instead of you being a victim or reacting to your lungs, you'll start to, like somebody learning to sail, you start to learn to control the ship. You're going to learn to control your lungs. It's a breathing exercise and it's this simple. You breathe in, you sit down, comfortable chair, get comfortable. You breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold your breath for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you breathe out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just keep repeating it. What you will find is that your mind will wander off or you'll start coughing. No problem. No problem. Just bring it back. Start again. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. Maybe have a little rest for a second and then keep repeating the breathing cycle. Now what you might think, well, what's that got to do with bronchiectasis? What it does is this. It somehow stimulates or encourages you to be in charge. They're your lungs. Hold. Breathe out. Remember those flaccid little bags, these alveoles, that apparently it's irreversible? Well, it's not. You turn up, put your captain's hat on, you're the captain of your ship now. Yes, it's going to be difficult when you start. It's like most things, when you first start, it's difficult. And it might be a slow job. But within a short period of time, and I'm talking a couple of weeks, your breathing will be so much better. So that breathing, if you can do that for 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, just keep going back. If it helps, close your eyes, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4. That's one thing. Do that 10 minutes a day. Now, these little flaccid balloons where we need oxygen, we have to clear, you can clear out the bacteria, the yeast and the molds with this stuff. You can do that. The homeopathy will stimulate your immune system. But also, you now are going to start pushing your lungs into health. And this is how you do it. You get breathless. You get out of breath every single day. And don't think that this is some terrible, oh, not for me. No, if you're stuck in a chair at home, and I've helped many old people with this, you can do it. Even if you can't get out the chair, we're going to start exercising. Do whatever you have to do. You're pushing the blood around your body. You're pushing the lymph around your body. You're pushing energy. You're calling on the reserves of Mother Nature. You're saying, come on, we can do this. And it gets your heart involved and it gets your lungs involved. And these tiny little balloons that are resistant to doing this, they're going to start moving that little bit more. Yeah? I saw an old woman the other day. She's 82. And she's got bronchiectasis. Well, you know, whatever that is. Because it can be reversed. She's got a condition that they call bronchiectasis, but that condition is changing. She's getting stronger. She started off in a chair with the oxygen mask, couldn't move, and now she's still on the drugs from the doctor. She's got the oxygen mask, but now she can get up and walk around. She uses the oxygen when she wants, uses the drugs when she wants. She uses this every day, and she moves. So if you can move, if you can't get out of the chair, even if you only have to lift your arms or lift your legs, you can do it. And be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. It's not your fault that you've got bronchiectasis, but you can join in the fight and say, no, I'm not having this. I can do something about this. You can reverse this. I'm not saying you can reverse it all the way, but you can change direction. You can start to get these little balls, these little bags, you can start to get them elastic again. So what have we said? Herbal remedies and homeopathic remedies. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Breathing exercises. Simple. Yes, you can. Simple breathing exercises. 4, 4, 4. Yes, you can. Even if you're housebound, bedbound, you can exercise. Get out of breath. After you finish, by all means, put your oxygen mask back on. But you can start to exercise. And what's going to happen is, because as you move this, it isn't about moving your arms. The whole chest, the lungs, the heart, the whole thing starts to move like an old rusty machine. It starts to move and it comes back to life. And you can bring your alveoli back to life. You're not dead till you are dead. And you're not dead yet because you're watching this webinar, correct? Yes, so you're alive. So you can use herbal remedies and homeopathy. You can do breathing exercises. You can exercise. And I'm coming on to the next thing now, and this is important as well. You're the captain of your ship. So what are you going to put in your tank? Are you going to put a dirty fuel that'll choke the engine? Or are you going to start putting some clean fuel? If you're going to exercise and you're going to do the breathing and you're going to get healthy, because you can decide this here. Decide it here. And in your heart think, right, I don't know how long I'm going to live. 1 day, 1 year, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, who knows? Who knows? So, you've got to plan that you're going to live a long time. That means looking after this. So just start doing the right things. Exercise, breathing, and start putting a bit of fresh food in your mouth. Just fresh vegetables in your mouth. I'm not saying the whole of your diet should be fresh veg or fruit, but I'm saying increase fresh food. Just increase it a little bit. If you're not used to having fresh fruit or veg, have 1 piece tomorrow. Get somebody to go to the store or the shop and bring you some. Maybe an apple, maybe a carrot, but just practice having a little bit of fresh. Fresh, Mother Nature. Bring the fresh energy in. Because who knows what's caused your bronchiectasis? Nobody knows. It could be, and we don't know this, but there are so many toxic chemicals inside food nowadays. We don't know what we're eating. You can get a cookie or candy or something and you look at the ingredients and it's chemicals. It's a list of chemicals that didn't even exist. Some of the chemicals did not exist 10 years ago. So how on earth is your body supposed to know what to do with it? So we all get confused at times with different things in life, and it's perfectly reasonable to expect that the systems in your body get confused. What are these chemicals? I don't know. It gets confused. Maybe the resources that were used to keep your lungs healthy, then resources might be used on getting rid of these toxic chemicals. We don't know. Either way, you can reduce the stress on the whole of your system by putting a bit of fresh fruit and veg in your body. A bit of fresh water. Even if you're going to drink fresh water once a day, then you can do it, can't you? And these are simple things that you can do. Now remember what I said earlier. On the website, there's a link below this webinar. On the website, there's links, I think there's 4 or 5 links to the US government's website, which proves that these remedies do work, these ingredients do work, that have a positive healing effect on the lungs, on your lungs. So explore these remedies and try them, get them sent out. Try vegetables, try fresh water, try the breathing exercise and get your body moving. And last but not least, and perhaps the most important, have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself. You've always done your best in life. You might have made lots of mistakes and done things you wish you had never done, but at the time you did your best. You've always done your best, so don't blame yourself. If you've smoked in the past and you've got bronchiectasis, don't blame yourself. Or if you've not exercised enough in your, whatever, and you might be overweight and you blame yourself, don't blame yourself. It just means right now, in this moment, think, right, I'm starting now. It's never too late. It's never too late. And you know what they say? A rusty gate, they last forever. They just when you think they're going to fall off, they don't. You could last for another 30 or 40 years, you don't know. I don't know how old you are, but you can greatly improve your breathing today. You can help your lungs today, okay? Have faith in yourself. You're not asking yourself to become a doctor. You're not asking yourself to become a scientist. You're saying to yourself, well, have I got any common sense? And of course you have. You're watching this video. You're exploring things on YouTube. So there's webinars on YouTube every week. Have a look round. Educate yourself. There's tons of amazing doctors and naturopaths and all kinds of things. You can learn. You think, oh, well, maybe just once or twice a week, learn a little bit more about lungs and bronchiectasis. And you'll find so many little things that will help you. And you can change the direction. It's like a big ship, an ocean liner or an oil tanker. You can change direction and go back. But it starts with the decision in your head and in your heart. Have faith in yourself. Yep, have faith in yourself. So you've got lungs, they're not perfect, but you can improve your health. You can improve your health starting today, okay? So below this video of this webinar, hopefully I'll put the links below it. We've got a bronchiectasis remedy and all the information there about the ingredients, the herbal ingredients, the links to the government website. We've got the homeopathic remedies. There's 4 homeopathic remedies in here. And homeopaths have worked for hundreds of years developing these remedies, finding these remedies to stimulate the lungs into health, and they are in that. So try it. And if there's any questions you've got, on the website there is FAQs, frequently asked questions, and there's also a contact form. If you want to get in touch with me, get in touch. Or if you want to give us a ring, give us a ring. But the important thing is, more than everything, is have faith in yourself. Today is not over yet. Today, this moment now isn't over. Whatever you had planned today, you can change it, or you can go ahead. It's your choice. So your health is your choice. I'm not saying you can change it 100% today, but you can change the direction today, now. You can become the captain of your ship with the breathing exercises after this video. Do the breathing and notice how you feel. Just having faith in yourself and saying, yeah, I'm going to do this. Notice how you feel. And you can transform your life. And you can be proud of what you're going to do to your health. You'll have more energy. You'll think clearer. You'll be happier. And you'll feel less of a victim to this terrible condition. Because it's not a disease, it's a condition. And it's a temporary condition, because everything in life is temporary. We all, even our life is temporary. But you can make it a lot longer. And you can change it a little bit today. So have faith in yourself. Okay, so get in touch if you need to. Order the remedy if you want. I'll send it to you worldwide. It's free shipping worldwide if you're in the States, if you're in the UK, if you're in Europe, if you're in Australia. We've got clients all over the place. Plenty of people have got bronchiectasis and plenty of people feel better. Okay? And you can feel better. Alright? And believe it. Doing lots of things. You can feel better. Alright. So be proud of yourself and thanks for watching this. Thank you. And look after yourself. Give yourself what you deserve, Captain. Alright, you take care. Bye for now. So I hope you liked this video and this webinar. I hope you found the information useful. Please use the information and you'll soon start to feel better. Now, could you do us a favour? Please subscribe so that the next time I put a video out, you'll automatically be informed. You know, we give you plenty of tips and plenty of advice to help you with this condition. Now, also, could you please click like? It helps us. And then the last thing is, if you've got something to say, any comment, positive or negative, please leave a message underneath this video. And also, if you know somebody who's got this condition or might benefit from watching this video, please share this with them or share this channel with them. We're here to help. Okay? And also you can visit our websites. We've got a couple of websites. There's homeopathic.remedyfinder.com or healthproductsbusiness.com. And there's plenty of information there. And if you want to get in touch, either email me or leave us a message on the phone and we'll get back to you. Alright, thanks very much. Bye for now.